Hello guys and gals, and welcome to another episode of Unique Items. Today we're going to be going over another unique item in the Diablo 1 world. There's a lot of swords in Diablo 1, and we're going to be going over all of them. We're going to go all the uniques, actually. This one is a broadsword. It's 4 to 12 damage. It does have 50 durability, and it does have a strength requirement of 40. This one is actually known as Shadowhawk. Shadowhawk is an interesting sword. It actually does have some nice stats, unlike a lot of the other ones, which kind of suck balls. So what does Shadowhawk have on it? Well, it has negative 20% light radius, which is the only negative on the item, which, to be honest, like, I don't, like, some people are like, oh no, negative light radius is so bad in Diablo 1, but, like, it doesn't really matter all that much. Like, I've gone through the game with negative light radius items, and it's never really made that big of a deal. It does kind of lower your visibility a little bit, but, like, who cares? I mean, really, who cares? It does have a hit steals 5% life. There's not a lot of lifesteal items in the game. You can find swords and weapons that have lifesteal. There's the undead crown, and I think there's, like, one other helmet that has life leech. I can't even remember if that's a legitimate item or not, though. Overall, though, like, it's a life leech weapon that you could potentially find early on in the game, which is not horrible. It has 5% life leech. Now, the important thing about life leeching is you do have to actually hit the target, though. So, having good to hit chance is good with this. Now, it does come with 15% to chance to hit bonus, which is not awful, but it's not amazing either. It'll be enough to get you through some of the lower levels of the game, but eventually it'll start to wear off. It does have a rather mediocre resist all. I mean, I'm not going to poop on it because it's there. It's 5% resist all, which is something. But, like, not really a whole lot. In the grand scheme of things, 5% is not going to carry you very far. Although it could be just enough to, like, push you over if you happen to have, like, say you had, like, a 50% resist shield or something, all res, and, like, you have this is, like, 55, and then maybe you have, like, an amulet or something that just, like, caps you off, you know, exactly. Like, this could maybe get you right there where you need to be. The durability is decent, and it does have 2 hit chance on it, but the damage on it isn't really that amazing. It doesn't have any bonus damage on it or added damage, so it's basically just the base damage of the weapon, which is 4 to 12. There are life leech and mana leech swords that you can find, which could potentially be better than this. I hate to say it. You could pretty much just shop them from Griswold, and they're usually blues. Usually you want something that has, like, life leech and comes with another decent stat as well. Like, you can get, say, for instance, like a king's sword of leech, which is definitely something that you could possibly obtain. Those are not bad, actually, like a king's sword of mana or life leech. And then you could potentially use, like, the undead crown, which also has life leech on it, and then you could have mana and life leech together, which works pretty well. You could also potentially stack Shadowhawk with the undead crown to get even more life leech for more survivability. And if you're not really necessarily worried about the damage output on a weapon, and you just want to use it for leeching, I mean, there's that. Let's see how much it sells for, shall we? So it sells for 3,437. It doesn't have a unique graphic. I'm pretty sure this is the same graphic that the Griswold's Edge has, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I mean, downsides of this particular weapon, there's no enhanced damage on it. It has relatively low chance to hit. At least it has some. Some of the weapons that we've been reviewing, not only do they not have chance to hit on them, they actually have, like, negative chance to hit, or, like, reducing your dexterity, which makes you have even less chance to hit. It's like, oh yeah, not only do we know that you need chance to hit, but we're just gonna, like, make it so that it's really hard to hit anything with these weapons. I don't know what to think about some of these uniques, but Shadowhawk's not exactly a bad one. If I found it early on in the game, I'd probably put it on for a while until I found something better. The Resist All 5 could be like a halfway decent item to throw on, like, a caster or something early on just for the free resistances, but you'd probably be better off with a stat-based weapon. Overall, not going to carry you into Nightmare or Hell difficulty or anything. In fact, it's probably not even going to make it to Diablo in normal difficulty, but mildly useful in the early levels of the game. I think that's pretty much it with Shadowhawk. As always, I'd appreciate you guys and gals joining me. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe button if you enjoy the content. I'm going to be going over all the Diablo 1 items, so you don't want to miss out on any of them. And as always, keep watching.